Hey everyone, it's your girl Star1, and right now I'm doing a review of Andi Mack, and I have to do this really quick. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So, first thing we see of Andi is she's riding a bike, and then she runs to her friends Buffy and Cyrus. They say, like, when you gonna get the train wheels off, and she says she's probably not ready. And then later we see it's her 13th birthday, and she wants to keep the bike, though she knows Celia, aka her mom, supposedly won't let her. And then so she gets to the house and she's like 2 feet away, though she chickens out at the last minute and says she's not gonna keep the bike. And then so Andi decides to not keep the bike and let Cyrus keep it until she is ready for her mom to see the bike. Then she sees her cool older sister, supposedly her sister, Bex. And Andi is all happy, and they make a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference. So yeah, that was cool. And then Andi, she's all excited to see her older sister, and Bex is there for Andi's 13th birthday. And then so Andi and Bex go see Celia, and then Celia is not happy to see Bex at all, though her father is. And then so Andi Andi and Bex talk for a while, and Andi starts to feel like she doesn't know her sister all that well. So Bex has the idea to go and get this box, though Celia stops Bex from showing Andi the box, saying, quote unquote, she's too young to know what goes on. And then though Bex thinks they're just secrets. And then so then Bex just goes behind Celia's back and shows Andi the box. And then Bex later sees a picture of Andi's crush on her computer screen, and we find out that she has a crush on this kid named Jonah Bex. So the next day, Andi and Bex are walking, and then all of a sudden Andi sees Jonah Bex, and Bex got her ultimate frisbee lesson with him. So she starts to freak out, like, no, I don't want to be near my crush, like. So yeah, she's kind of worried about that, and so yeah, so she basically sees her crush, and they start playing ultimate frisbee, and Jonah says, like, you're really good, you should try out for a team, and Andi's like, I should. And then she's starting to think about it. But then we meet Amber, who is a real bitch. Though, so Amber says, it's so cute that you have groupies, and then I don't know, Amber just kind of makes fun of Andi, and it's Jonah's 9th grade girlfriend. So Andi starts to feel embarrassed, she's like, and she starts getting really mad at Bex because she got embarrassed. And she's like, and Andi tells Bex, I'm not like you. I'm just a person you send scarves to. And then that leaves Bex just ultimately wanting to leave. Though Andi got a touch from her crush, and she's Jonah. And then she she starts to feel better, and then so she goes to Bex, and this is like the big highlight of the episode, where basically Andy says like she's not mad at Bex, and then Bex shows her the box, says, "You think you're not in here? You are." And there's like this picture of Bex in the hospital with a baby, and that baby is none other than Andi. Yes, you heard it here, folks. Disney Channel is covering teen pregnancy. Andy's Andy Andy's older sister Bex, is actually her mother, and her mother is her grandmother, and her dad is her grandpa. So Andi starts to get all mad, and she starts to feel kind of hurt that she basically was lied to her whole life. And then so Andi storms off, and Celia is not happy at all that Bex told Andi what happened, and, and she just doesn't want to like lose her daughter. So then Bex and Andi talk, and Andi Andi states like how she feels abandoned, like her own mother left her. She feels like her mother left her, and Beck says, "No, that's not what happened. It's not what you think." And then she asks her if she does want to know, and then she just says, "No, not yet." So then, and then Andi. Next day, we see Andi. No, we actually see Cyrus and Buffy, and they're talking. And then Andi comes over, and she says, "I'm not gonna keep the bike." And they start to notice something's going on with her. So Andi says something happened, and so Andi and Buffy have to go, and she said because it's like her first period, and then Cyrus thinking, because like Andi said supposedly something big happened on her birthday when she said first period, I gotta go. And then Cyrus is like, exactly. So Disney kind of making a period joke, which I was really shocked about. I did not expect that. And then so we have this whole montage of things that happen, and try to make this review quick, so just bear with me. And then so Andi just says she's gonna keep the bike. And yeah. So then Bex and Andi have this heart to heart, and they start looking through the photos, and she basically sees pictures of Bex's ex-boyfriends and wonders where her dad is. Though Bex, she's kind of hesitant to show Andi. She says, and Bex feels that she's not ready for Andi to see her father. And then so the episode ends with Andi taking the box from Bex asleep, and basically cultivating on whether she should open it or not. And that's how the episode ends. And overall, I think this episode of Mack, I think this episode was a good pilot episode. I mean, it was basically breaking new grounds for Disney, and I really like the characters so far. So yeah, I'm gonna continue watching more episodes of Mack, and I basically like the characters. I mean, hopefully this doesn't turn bad. I'm hoping it stays good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Peace, love, and happiness.